Welcome to World of Warships, Captain. My name is Derek Slide. I stream Warships and of course I play this game quite avidly, and I'd like to help you get settled into the game as best as possible and as quickly as possible. And what I'd like to do in this video is explain to you some of the features you're going to find in your port. So we're going to begin by starting with the ports themselves. You actually have the option of 5 ports. If you don't have premium time, you will only have the access to 4. This is an anime themed port. I'll go ahead and show you. It will unlock additional ships if you've completed the challenges for them. There's currently, at the time of the making of this video, a challenge to unlock 2 ships. So if you're quick, you can probably hit that before the end of this month. It will unlock the hideous ARP Miyoko and the better looking, in my opinion, ARP Congo. And of course give you the anime themed port from the Arpeggio of Steel anime. So the Arc Congo, I'll show her off really quickly here, and then we'll move on. Personally, my favorite port is the New York one they have. It's just fantastic. Although if you're running on a system with less resources, forcing you to run at lower qualities than you normally, than a higher computer or better computer would, you may want to run the game on Ocean, which is the minimalistic port, which actually is the one I usually run it on simply because everything loads faster. And I like things to go fast, Ricky Bobby style. So the next thing I'd like to show you are the various events, challenges, missions, and of course dailies that you get. Now the dailies aren't going to be very rewarding, but they're there simply to supplement your gameplay. You don't have to do them. Additionally, you get one mission every 24 hours, and you can replace them. You can actually change them out. You click on them, and there's this little arrow here that allows you to replace the mission. So if you didn't want to do this mission for whatever reason, you could roll for a new one. For example, I don't particularly feel like playing destroyers today, so let's re-roll. Now I have to shoot down 10 aircraft. I think I would have rather kept that other mission. The missions tab is different from the daily missions tab because here you're going to have specific missions, usually ones that have stages and usually that have specific rewards, like the ARP Congo and the ARP Miyoko, and recently Takibana. Now I unlocked all of them during normal gameplay because I play this game quite a bit. Most players won't, and of course maybe you should focus on the missions if there are things in them that you want. And this is where you're going to find that. In challenges, this is where during a set period of time, it's kind of like daily missions, I feel, except for that they're completely repeatable. They never run out. So whatever you have here as a challenge will never ever run out. You can just keep redoing it over and over again. So here, this one is hit 10 enemy ships with torpedoes, and you get a premium consumable. It's just a little extra that Wargaming is giving us. It's definitely appreciated. Next, in the events tab, usually this will be shown up on the weekend, so you can see in game what you're getting additionally while playing the game on the weekends. It's very rarely will we have events during the weeks. Mostly it's on the weekends, although there are exceptions. So you really want to check these 4 tabs when you get in game, possibly less the daily missions tab. And you'd only want to do this if you never check the World of Warships website, which I recommend you do. There's a lot of information there, news, and of course you'll get news on upcoming events. The forums have contests too, something you should consider if you would like stuff for free. So, that having been shown, let me explain a little bit about what you're going to be seeing on screen and what it means. Up here will be your account name, along with the amount of premium time you have, or if you don't have premium time, it will not show any, obviously. Here, these stars next to your name is what you'll see if you've done rank battles. Now, I'm completed rank battles. I hit rank 1. If you have it, it'll show the whatever little insignia represents your rank, along with the number underneath it. Right over here shows what server you're playing on, and here are how many players are currently on the server at this time. To the right of the screen, top right, you've got your doubloons, and doubloons are the premium currency in World of Warships, similar to the gold in World of Tanks and World of Warplanes, if you've ever played either game. You need these doubloons to purchase premium time, to purchase anything that involves free XP to purchase premium ships. That's what you're going to be using doubloons for. Additionally, they can be used to retrain your captains. You can, if you're switching to captains from another ship, like I'll do right now just to show you, you can actually pay doubloons to do so to have no penalty to the time for retraining. Normally you have to earn a certain amount of XP to retrain them. Then we have credits. Credits are what you're going to use to purchase module upgrades on your ships, and module upgrades would be in this little window here. Now the Yamato doesn't have module upgrades because she's a tier 10, but let's go take a look at the Rune. So the Rune has module upgrades. All of these cost credits. Additionally, they're going to cost you experience, but I'll get to that a little bit later. On top of that, you've got module slots here at the bottom. These are modules you unlock with experience and then pay credits for. These are modules, they call them upgrades, but I like to call them modules, that you put on your ship to enhance its performance in one way, shape, form, or another. They're optional, but I highly recommend them. And as soon as you unlock them as a new player, you should really start, I would say tier 5, tier 6 onwards, start using them, because they're going to increase the longevity and performance of your ship in most cases. I'll get to that in another video. Moving on, credits have been pretty much the only way you can buy any of these things. I don't think you can use gold to buy these, but you do use doubloons rather to demount them, or you can scrap them. So if you've got a decent amount of doubloons, you can go ahead and save them so you can put them on other ships. That's something that I feel is important to let you know. That way you don't destroy all your modules if you've got extra doubloons. Additionally, and this may or may not be obvious if you've already played a wargaming game, but all ships cost credits. So you will need credits for that, and boy will you need a lot of them. Another form of currency is the free XP currency. And what free XP does, it's additional to experience. What free XP does is think of it as experience you can use anywhere. It's not locked to a ship. So let's say there's a ship you're having trouble with, and you think that there's an upgrade in here, in this list here, that would help you. You could use your free XP to buy it. Doing that would give you that module, access to that module immediately if you had credits for it. So that's what free XP is for, and you gain that at 5% value of whatever experience you gain at the end of every battle. So what does that mean? You earn 10,000 experience in a battle. You will get a 5%. You'll get 5% of that, which amounts to 500 free experience that you can use anywhere. So this adds up over time, and it's very important to decide where you're going to use it. I'm going to get to that in another video, but keep in mind, free experience, its primary use would be to skip a ship in a line that you don't want to deal with. And there are a few of those. So that's what free experience is mainly for. Finally, the last currency is experience. I would submit to you that experience is easy to get in this game. I mean, I can't believe how easy it is compared to all the other wargaming titles. The most expensive or time-consuming resource I think to get would be credits. You can get experience easily. I mean, you play a game, the average experience for me, for example, is 1,600. Even if your average experience was 800, though, that would get you to tier 5 or 6 in no time. It'll really start to slow down 7, 8, 9, 10. But even then, it goes by quickly. So I'd submit to you, be careful more with your credits than experience. You won't really have to worry as much. And of course, I'm saying this from the standpoint of somebody who has premium. Without premium, then experience starts to hurt more. But of course, so does credits, since premium gives you a 50% boost on both. So there's that to consider. At the bottom here, you're going to have your carousel of ships. As you can see, I have entirely too many. This little compact carousel view I use allows me to see all of them in this format, so to have easy access to them. If you have few ships, though, you don't need to use it. And additionally, you can, of course, select only a certain nation of ships to see first. You can modify and customize it to your liking, which I really like. This is something they recently added to the game, and it really adds... It's an ease of use feature. I would even like to see another 2 lines up here so I could really just have it all on one page, but I digress. Next, you've got your chat box here at the bottom. This usually freezes my game. I have entirely too many contacts, and I'll show you what you can do with it. So I have a tremendous amount of contacts, which slows it down. Wargaming, if you see this, please do something about this UI. It's slow. You have contacts, and you can add friends there. You can also create channels. Here's my Twitch streaming channel. So, I'll open it up. It's actually already open at the bottom, kind of like a Windows tab interface here. And you can see people that are in your channel and talk with them. It's really quite useful if you have a lot of contacts, because clicking that box will slow down your game considerably. And I think there's a memory leak of some sort associated to it, because every time I click it, shortly thereafter it breaks down. The game, that is. Of course, that's not the purpose of this video. We're almost done, gentlemen. Stay with me. You've got the exterior of your ship, and here's where things get interesting. You can put a whole bunch of flags, and these customize your ship's performance in various ways, or add gold, or rather add credit earning potential, or XP earning potential. These are things you might want to save or use depending on different circumstances. For example, the XP earning one, I wouldn't use this on a premium ship, because free XP, I don't have unlimited doubloons. Free XP isn't something I can snap my fingers and convert. You, on the other hand, may, so you may want to use it there. Usually, you want to use this flag as an example on ships that you're working on, and it'll make you get through them faster. Of course, you need to get these flags. You need to either be paying attention to contests in the forums, earn them in-game, or during events. The recent Project R event gave out a lot of flags. Doing ranked battles gives out a lot of flags. So I encourage you, if you're watching this video, to consider ranked battles as something that could really, really precipitate you in terms of your number of flags in port. Additionally, ships have camouflage. There are several types. Right now there are only 3 accessible, but there were several types. They have holiday-themed camouflages. I'm sure we're going to probably see one for St. Patrick's. I'm kind of excited to see what it's going to look like. So you've got the ranked camo, and this increases your XP earned, again making it easier to level up. You've got camo that decreases enemy accuracy, and camo that increases your camouflage. So that's what you'll see here when you click on exterior. The tech tree here will just simply show you every ship in the tech tree, and you can kind of get an idea of what you want to go for by looking at the tech tree. It won't show you all of the premiums, as some of them are only available in the premium shop. Finally, your profile is important, as when you start the game, you're going to be at level 1, and you're only going to have co-op battles available to you. As you can see when I click here, there are 4 battle modes available. One that's actually only available via mod, because it's not officially in the game yet. Soon, a new battle mode called Team Battles will be available in the game, bringing the total up to 5. I'm going to make another video about various battle modes and what they're good for, and this should help you progress faster in World of Warships. The various levels are important to unlock as quickly as possible, as the further up you go, the more things you unlock, and it also awards you quite a few bonuses in credits and experience that a new player will find fantastic and useful in his progression. You have your summary tab, which simply shows you your statistics. These are mine, so it's pretty self-evident. Don't really need to go over that. Your achievements tabs will show you all the achievements you have earned in battle. There aren't that many right now, but each one is associated to earning a flag in-game. And the flags that I covered earlier, like I said, are boosts that you can put on your ship. So it's important to, when you can, strive to get some of these, if not all, at least once a day. It's not entirely possible all the time, but it sure is nice to stock up on flags. Finally, ranks simply shows you what rank you are in the ranked season. There's 7 days left in this one, and I, of course, have hit rank 1. So that's this video explaining really quickly and concisely what you can find in your port and what you can do in your port. I'd like to explain the captains, but that'll be in another video, and it'll be a little bit more in depth. It'll involve their skills and other paraphernalia associated with the system of having a captain on your ship. Thank you for watching, guys. Follow if you enjoyed, and if you have any comments or ideas for other videos, leave them in the comments. Be well and take care.